yes, everybody. Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are safe and well. I'm very bleary-eyed, Russ. Jesus, bleary-eyed. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a bloody good subscribe. We play here yet again. 2 more before the end of the year. At the London Stadium, we play today. 2 p.m. kickoff against Wolves in the Premier League. Obviously, off the back of Thursday's win against CS Freiburg, which saw us top the group, which means we can put European football to rest until until March at least now. Not until March, not at least, until March, which means we can concentrate on the Premier League now, and we need to. The likes of Everton, 4th win for them yesterday. Real opportunity now to get some points on the board and keep that gap, extend that gap between us and Chelsea in the league, particularly with 2 big games next week. Liverpool and Man United in the same week. Obviously, Liverpool away in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday, and then Man United here on the 23rd, just before Christmas. How exciting! How exciting for everyone. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is warm. I've still got this horrible cough I can't get rid of. Weather report for anyone interested. It is mild, a bit cloudy, but blue skies. Blue skies. So hopefully it will remain like that for the rest of the day. It should be good going football. I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, the return of Ballon Dawson, who will get a rapturous applause, no doubt. Anton spoke to Dave from Talking Wolves yesterday. To go back and check that out yesterday. We also had a Dave Moyes press conference on Friday. Irish Tommy did a really good show. The members had Stat Attack. I might release Stat Attack later on for non-members as well, to show you what members get as part of their lovely package. Also, we've got the West Ham Network Advent Calendar. Today is the 17th, so it's Joey O'Brien today. Lovely chat with Joey a long time ago from Shamrock, current Shamrock Rovers. So all you have to do is literally to enter, cost you nothing, be a subscriber and just comment on that video, and that's it. It's that simple. It is that simple. Good morning to David. Hope you're well. Robert's in the chat as well. John's here. John Miles, watching from Twitter, also at X. Hope you're well. Jay's morning master, nice and early. Good result coming today, 100%. 100%. Although our what's it called, record against Wolves isn't always been fantastic. There was a period in sort of when Wolves were riding high in the Premier League, when they were qualified for Europe and stuff. I think we lost like 3 or 4 in the bounce without scoring. So, and they're getting a good vein of form at the moment. They're playing well. So there we go. What we got here? Ray, good morning to you. Bill's in the chat. Tom's there. Pete, morning. You can make a Toons advert. That is a random reference today, Peter. Very old reference. Do you remember those adverts? I want some Toons. Chris the Hobbit, good morning to you. Kevin, it would be like us to lose today after a great result against Freiburg in the week. Hope not, Covey Wines. It is, unfortunately, being a West Ham fan. You know that last week beat Tottenham at 3 Point Lane and then lost 5-0 to Fulham. Team-wise, Moyes has been very tight-lipped in terms of who's not available. Antonio is obviously a slight concern in terms of, not concern, but we know he's not going to be around. He might make the bench maybe Wednesday potentially or next Saturday. Maybe not today. Maybe a bit too early from there. But he should be back. I know he was pictured in training the other day. But the other situation is Edson Alvarez, who took a knock on his hip. Didn't seem. As I said, if it was they were really concerned, he would have gone straight down the tunnel to get treatment, but he didn't. He walked back on the pitch afterwards. So, yeah, not too bad. Michael, I told you, Michael won. Anyone can win. He won. Was it yesterday's one? The day before yesterday? I can't remember. They all blow into one, I'll be honest. Phil, where's the sunshine in Stratford? Hoping Alvarez brings the goods again. You can't see, the camera's not very good, but it is blue skies. It is blue skies. I wonder if I can just lift it up and see if you can see. See? There are blue skies. There's a bit of sun over there. Where is it? I'm trying to a bit of sun over there. It's quite overexposed. So there is some. Oh, trying to knock my glasses out. Terribly professional stuff. So there is sunshine, mate. Hopefully, he brings the good together. Hopefully, he plays. You know, we're having more into you. I'm hoping Moyes plays the same format. If results are tight, I'm not confident. Takes two to tango with these things, Ralph. I think I think Europe's a bit of a different beast. I think, as I said, I think Freiburg just didn't. They just really disappointed me. I think it was a good performance, but also I think the opposition weren't great. Wolves coming to a lot of form at the moment. Gary O'Neill's got them buzzing at the moment. So we've got to be on our A game. Wolves can easily win this game, but I just hope we've got enough. We need another confidence booster going into that Liverpool game. Liverpool obviously got Man United today. You know, they're top of the league. They can extend their spell on top of the league, but then they've got Arsenal on the Saturday or Sunday on the Saturday. So will they put out a weekend side for the game on Wednesday? Probably. We put up a slightly different side, probably. Like Fabianski will be back in on Wednesday, I'd imagine. Maybe someone like Tilo Kehrer into the Soufal to give them a rest for the Man United game. I don't know, but I agree. Barry Morgan to you. Yeah, I'm all right. Just can't get rid of this bloody cold. Will Moyes say some players in the Liverpool game? I hope not. No, I don't think he will. The advantage of winning the group on Thursday was enough for Moyes to play his full strength side, not just on a football perspective, but a financial perspective as well. The Carabao Cup is an important cup. We could easily, if we beat. I mean, if you beat you in the semis, then you beat Liverpool. You're in the semis. Anything can happen. You could get drawn against the winners of Liverpool, of the Middlesbrough and Port Vale. Then, arguably, you're one game away from Wembley. And arguably, you don't have to worry about Europe until March when the finals already happened. The battle of the Ballon d'Ors is claret and blue. Maybe it's a bad game, indeed. Wish we got their striker. Yeah, I mean, although I don't think Yu Chang's playing today. I think he's injured. No, he's not. No, he's not injured. Neto's injured, isn't he? Neto's out. Who's their top assister, so that'd be massive for them. Losing. When does Antonio come back from injury? Any time now, I think. Any time now, I think. I did say mid to late December. So literally, yeah. I wonder whether they had penciled him in for a potential for today, unlike the Premier Injuries website. But I don't know. I don't know. You just don't know. He might be on the bench randomly. But he was in training the other day. Under 18s yet 4-2, 2-0 down, and win 4-2. It's happening again. Doesn't matter what age group, always happens against Tottenham. And they're in a good vein of form though. So they beat Southampton in the cup a couple of weeks ago. That next round, we'll find out on Tuesday night who they play. Either Watford or Man City that'll be at Rush Green. If you get onto that, it's great fun. Just had a chance to listen to your thoughts on the Freiburg. I was there on Thursday, and you're right, those watching TV. You do. I mean, you do. And that's no slight. And actually, I think, to be honest, sometimes people on telly get a bit of perspective because they're focusing on the ball. Whereas I think sometimes we look, you can. So you do have different perspectives. That's what we try and bring. So me and Self and Anton, if he's watching on telly and I'm watching it on the stand, that's why we try and come together because there is different perspectives. You can see the movement, you can see the off the ball stuff. That's why when we had Declan Rice, no one got him, no one understood him, but we did as fans because we saw the amount of work he puts in off the ball, and that's a huge thing. I'm the same. I was the same with Jack Grealish. Never really understood Jack Grealish. Never understood the attraction. But then, at my words, and obviously went to City. It was fantastic. But people do get a different perspective, and you'll even get a different perspective if you're sitting pitch side to where I'm sitting up in the gods. I'm sitting up in the. There's a reason why Moyes splits half of his coaching staff. Half of it is literally on the touchline, half up in the press box. They get a different perspective. There's a reason why Big Fat Sam spent one half in the director's box, one half down the touchline. Same reason. Morning, Steve. Hope we don't go back to type. Wait and see. Let's hope another positive game indeed. Freiburg 8, 2 points on last 3 games. Yeah, sort of similar levels to us, really, in terms of their season. But Freiburg just didn't bring it, Bear. And I really thought they were going to have a good go at us. They had to win the game. But I think they were happy to have just been, to go through. They didn't anticipate they were going to do that. They thought they might be able to get third. Thinking Olympiacos and West Ham would probably take the 2 spots. And they thought they'd get third because Topola wasn't, an unknown quantity. But they just didn't come out. The traps. They just didn't. I thought, they'd come and have a go. Particularly with the support they had there, who were the best away fans I've seen here. I think they were phenomenal. And, I'm going to keep an eye out on Freiburg's results now in the Bundesliga, because I just think, they could be my German side. They did indeed. You would expect to be back for Liverpool game? Possibly. I think, you're probably more likely. That would be a bad thing, because you've got the Liverpool will put out a weak inside, or a lesser side, because they'll have the Arsenal game on Saturday, which is a huge game for them in terms of they win today, that's huge, and then to beat Arsenal is huge. And I fit again Michael Antonio, who's just come back from injury, something to prove, particularly coming into the January transfer window. Yeah, why not? Luke Lehman, mate. Yeah. Oh God, mate. So I read about it on the BBC website. It's called the 100-day cough. It's not contagious after 3 weeks, so I'm all right. But literally, my whole family's got it. We went to my friend's birthday party, my friend's little kid's birthday party yesterday, and they had it as well. And the girl stayed over, and she's Flo's mate. They stayed over. She stayed over our house last night, and literally the whole house was rocking because everyone was coughing. Ridiculous. Possible 4 or 5 could leave in January. I don't think. Well, it depends how much money players go for. I can't see 4 or 5. I can see maybe 3, possibly. I can see Benrahma, Fornals, and then possibly, maybe Danny Ings. Yeah, maybe another centre back. If a big came from Saudi, but I don't think it'll be there. For me, I think I can see Danny being moved on, particularly Antonio's back from injury. And we've got Bowen in that position, and we've got Divine and Antonio and Kudus. So that's 4 strikers. You don't really need one. If a Southampton comes in, I think that would be the perfect transfer for anyone, or for that whole situation. With Danny go back to Southampton, and then we take, we pay a little bit of money in Cole Walker-Peters or do something like that. So I think Cole Walker-Peters is someone who would do a fantastic job for us. Can cover both left and right back positions, and so that's natural cover for Emerson, which we haven't really got. For like, I know we've got Cresswell, but like for like, and Soufal, some competition for him. Then when Soufal, he could then vie for that right back position. 3-1 says Moses. Moses is man cave. I know Winks can't go. Yeah, it's one of those games, isn't it? It'll be a fantastic game. They are. They're something to behold. A very, very, very good side. Very good side. 21s, I don't think play again until January at Rush Green. I was kindly asked to spin the tunes there at Rush Green for the under 21s and the 18 Cup games. So if you do go down, You'll hear my dulcet tones, hopefully without a cough, and some tunes and get down to Rush Green, cheer the boys on. It's cheap, it's good fun. Morning GP, hope you're well. 100-day cough. Tell me about it. Watch the warm up. They're doing short, snappy passes, totally different to the game. They had everyone involved practicing together, whereas we didn't. Yep. Do Mill fans go to church? I don't know. But you're Mill fans, and you tell me, GP. I was concentrating on Benny and Cornet hitting long balls together, doing all the tricks and tricks, and knocking it back. Great spectacle. It's quite be able to do tricks and tricks, but it's the next stage, isn't it? It's whether you can do them in the game and not just do them, but they pull off. And I think that's always been the issue with Benny. I think particularly he'll do something and it will be brilliant, and then he'll do 4 or 5 things and they'll be shit. And from a personal perspective, I think they found this is his ceiling. I don't think you're going to get any better from Benny. I think this is what you get as a player. Benny's 28 now. He's not going to become a world beater now. This is the level who he's playing at. So if he can go, as I said, if the Saudi, I know they're going to go all out for Salah, but if the Saudi Pro League come in and offer anywhere close to what we paid for him, maybe even a little bit more, maybe because, as I said, Muslim players do get a higher premium in the SPL, then I'll bite their hands off, reinvest the money. Look to bring in someone who can offer us a real difference in that final third in terms of a proper striker. Now, if you sold Benny for, say, 25 million quid, you go and get Sergio Guirassy from Stuttgart for pretty much 18, 20 million pounds. That to me is a no-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. Because he's totally different. That's the trouble. To all intents and purposes, Bowen and Kudus, if they're playing interchanging that number 10 role, number 9 role, they're sort of same height, diminutive. Obviously, Kudus, I think, is a lot stronger in the run, but so is Bowen, to be honest. They're very similar. And yeah, Antonio offers something different, but Antonio offers something different for about 25, 30 minutes. And he can get injured again. Divine, in all honesty, I don't think would get. I think if he got Guirassy or we got a striker in, or Hugo Ekitike or something like that, I think Divine would make sense to go out on loan. It's not a slight on him, but he needs first team football. I don't think he'll get it. Regular first team football. He might get 20 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 5 minutes here. No, not in the squad that day, and then back in the squad. That's not what you want for someone who's 18. You want someone or 19. You want someone who's you want to play regularly. Like what happened with Jermaine Defoe, isn't it? Jermaine Defoe, we bought him, and he wasn't getting much game time. You'll break into the first team. They sent him to Bournemouth, and he had that massive goal scoring record. That's what he needs. That's what he needs. 21. Yeah, but I mean, so I'm at London State at Rush Green. I think it's the last. I think the next game's not until January. Back to the same old reality. But we'll wait and see, Mikey. Yeah, awful stuff for Tom Lockyer, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, that's twice now. He's had a heart attack, pretty much a cardiac arrest on the pitch in the space of May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, in 8 months. It's awful. I really like Gary O'Neill, but someone FFS to me said FFS to me. I like Gary O'Neill, but the thing is, everyone's like, oh, we should get Gary O'Neill. No, we shouldn't. The reason Gary O'Neill, if you're bored with Moyes' ball, Gary O'Neill left Bournemouth because they were bored of his pragmatic style of football and brought in Irani as well. So they brought in a different style of football. Gary O'Neill's the same type of thing. Plays a very pragmatic style of football, but he's got the players there because of previous management. Lopetegui brought in some really good players, and it paid dividends. If Benny was better Benny was better finisher, a bit of bigger club. Totally agree. Happy, hope you're well. We can get striker in, and then we'll have to play left wing. So be it. So be it, Michael. But I just think don't forget, in January we'll have for at least 3 or 4 games. You won't have Mohammed playing. Well, not even at least. I mean, I imagine Ghana's going to pretty much most of the way. So I think that's about 4 or 5 games out. So Bowen on the right, and then the striker up front. Paqueta's on the left anyway. When he comes back, it's options, and that's what we need. We need options. For me, everything's still very much like for like, or it's a downgrade. When someone like Pablo comes, no disrespect to Pablo, but it's a downgrade to Lucas Paqueta, or it's a downgrade to Mohamed Kudus. It's nothing that changes it. You look at the bench, it's like Benrahma could change it if he's on a good game. Maxwell Cornet could change it. It means also you could rotate Bowen and Kudus maybe, or put Kudus into the 10, rotate the midfield a bit, give Souček a night off. Because, you got to think, if you've got someone like Gracie playing, who's a big lad, you don't need Souček as much there for that physical presence because you've got it at the moment. Souček is almost indispensable at this side at the moment because you haven't got that physicality up front where he takes that on board. So I'd be interested to see, but yeah. It was interesting that those bench warmers didn't seem involved, watching them behind the scenes, looked at a sorry figure walking. Well, it's for me, any time these guys have had the chance, they haven't taken it. These guys are all professional footballers. These guys have played football for many years, got hundreds of professional games under their belt. Now, if they don't bring it, they're not going to get selected. Chile Kira lost his place, really. He came in and played that, never forget, he came in and played that right back position eventually. And he was phenomenal for the first few games. Then he went proper off the boil. He went proper off the boil just as Soufal's come back from injury. That was it. Never looked back. Never got a chance to sniff back in. And that's the trouble. Timing and luck is an issue sometimes. It's like Danny. Danny Ings, he's not a shit player. But he don't work in the system. And there's no disrespect to that. It's not his fault. And he's trying fucking hard. He comes on, you can see him trying like that Thursday. He was trying lots of things. You can see how frustrated he was. And Moyes was really trying to encourage him not to give up. It does come to a point where you're thinking, actually, time to go, Danny, isn't it? And there's no slighting anything. But he did, and it was a finger on the lips, wasn't it? So there's obviously something's happening behind the scenes there. We can sell Kudus and buy a striker. I'm not selling Kudus. Ship out the Pony Deadwood. Yeah, I agree. Combined £5 for the transfer kitty. Takes two to tango, as I always say with a transfer. Yes, we could say Benny, Cress, all these guys are out. We're selling them. But will people buy them? Will someone buy Aaron Cresswell for a couple of £1 million? Wolves didn't do it in the summer. Danny Ings, yeah, I can see him going to a championship side. I can't. Oh mate, see, you're like all about Burnley. Burnley don't play. That was Burnley under Sean Dyche. I can see him going to somewhere like Southampton. Go back to Southampton. Antonio, possibly. If a side, I think if a Sheffield United or someone like that in the striker, I can see Antonio going. But would he want to go to a Sheffield United? Probably not. So it's all right putting people up for sale, but it takes another club having to want to buy him. That's the trouble. Right, yeah. Kudus can make more money for us to buy a good striker. No, Philippe, it's not going to happen. RIP, discretion sport indeed. He missed a trick not trying Kira in CDM, where he has played occasionally, Peter. Hasn't had any prolonged career in a CDM spot. It is one of the positions he can play, the same way that Aged can play left back. We haven't looked at that option as well yet. I don't think we need to. I think the CDM. I think that to me is is a position we need to look at in January. A proper CDM, not on a jack of all trades. You can play a bit there, play a bit there, can play a bit there. We need a person who's a proper CDM who knows he's going to come in and be Alvarez's number two. For me, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do. I'm going to have to go in a minute because I'm going to have to blow my nose really hard. Two of our players, Moisey stubborn and school and scared to give a chance outside. His click favouritism is the biggest factor with the result. And I can see too, and you're right, I'll tell you. He does have fat, but also, glass half full. He's loyal. He's loyal to his people who dig him out. Every time he seems to have had a game where it's if he loses, he's sacked. Them not turn up. And it's like, we should basically say he's going to get sacked every day, every game. And this will be league champions. Because it just seems there's an extra pip in their step. It does seem all the time where that happens. About to leave now. Still haven't recovered from my voice on Thursday. Gave me some fun chance. We're leaving a bit late. Leaving around 10. Plenty of time to Instagram. Carry on from Wednesday, Thursday. But I take a draw and rest on Wednesday. Don't know if Moyes will. But we'll see. As always, Anthony, as always for you guys, a draw at home is not acceptable in my opinion. Well, I think Moyes are a good side market at the moment. And I think we took a decision to play a fully strength side for the game against Freiburg. And I agree. I think he decided to play a fully strength side, and that was the right call. Usually, it's like he's done it before. Remember the Olympiacos game? When Olympiacos he did the Olympiacos game, he did that. And then for the Everton game, and then lost the Everton game, didn't he? For me, I don't see him. As I said, I was happy for him to concede the Wolves game in order to win on Thursday because of the bigger picture. Now, unfortunately, we do look at games game by games in isolation. When we want to, we do look at games by isolation. Some people, they think, we haven't got to win today. But unfortunately, Thursday. I still think we've got enough to win today. But then some people will look at it as a whole. I mean, someone put a tweet out about his win ratio is 47% since his second stint, which ain't bad, but it's all statistics. After that, mate, honestly, it's awful. It's debilitating. I can't stop coughing. No one can. And now it's like, now you got a cold as well. You're just like, oh, mate, it's awful. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. Yep, indeed, mate. We need a prolific striker. What should take it out? I totally agree. So I think we'll be. I really want Sergio Guirassy. But then also Sergio as well is likely to be at the African Cup of Nations, I think, as well. Senegalese, I think, isn't he? Wolves will be unlucky with the old VAR. Yeah, but I think everyone has. It's what goes around comes around, isn't it? Good morning, Gary. Hope you're well. Out of all the illnesses, I can't stand it. Oh, mate. Hate it, mate. Rush, we must agree on things. But he's like Southgate. By the way, are you well enough to be at work? Always, mate. Just for you guys. Always well enough. What is the time? Right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I need to brush. I need to blow my nose really, really hard. 2-0. I think we have got to play less minutes today. Well, what's the thing? Again, from our perspective, we see the Wednesday as critical. But from a manager perspective, do they? I don't know. To be honest. I don't know. They say JWP gets Beckham's record, well, equals his record. Joan, good morning to you. Lovely, Russ. Lovely, Joan. I think next Wednesday is a bigger contest, a bigger game than today. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, possibly. But I don't think Moyes would rest players here for Wednesday. In my opinion. But we don't know. We don't know where his eyes. Guys, my opinion, how about we rest Caduce, then try Benrahma or Cornet? It's not going to happen, mate, is it, Felipe? I don't think so. If we could get 6 points, we could put us closer to you. Yeah, could do. You could do, GP. And if we aren't here, bollocks should be my uncle. It's all if buts and maybes, isn't it, at the moment? But, I mean, there's no denying it. We've got 2 very tough games. Wolves are a tough side. Wolves are a very strong side. They are. They're in a good bit of form. Gary Neal's got them, got a tune out of them. We've got an unpredictable Man United side next week. We'll see what happens. Obviously, they play Liverpool today. A real drubbing by Liverpool. Another 7-0. They could be, they'll be out for blood next game, so we'll see. See everything in the press room after the game, indeed. 2 free kicks sounds better, indeed. This is the most open. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right, GP. Everyone's beating, and I said it before, everyone's beating each other. Brighton lost this one, this one, this one. Fulham lost, this yesterday, and they beat us, and we beat them, and it is, mate. It is. Anyway, I'll probably back off and go. I don't think we'll have a watching on today, I'll be honest. I think Anton's actually in Edinburgh with his kids, having a little weekend away with Mrs. Anton and little Anton. So yeah, I'll try and jump on at the end of the game and do a little walk around as always. Listen to what Happy Amaret says and give it a like as well. Don't forget we've got the Jerry O'Brien video for the next calendar day. Comment, and as Michael has noticed, the more you comment, the more chances you have of getting something. So lots of comments, lots of commenting on other people's comments and things like that. The more times you comment on there, the better chance you have. Everyone is beating each other because they're all saying screw the badge. We're going for it. Had a bad cough a few weeks ago. Oh mate, honestly, it's awful. And until next time, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith. And come on, you bloody Irons. Much love. See you later. Bye bye.